Everybody, welcome back to Yates Power Fitness. I'm Joshua. You're on my journey to become the West Coast master strongest man. And we're going to do one of my favorite exercises tonight. This is one that makes those cannonballs out of them shoulders. So we're going to hit them pretty good and hard tonight. It's the Viking press. And if you've ever seen or did anything or watched strength sports on TV, this is a pretty epic exercise that this is one of my favorites. This is another pushing exercise straight overhead off a machine. So it's lets me go ape shit crazy, and one I just think I really enjoy doing pressing, bench presses, overhead pressing, dumbbell presses. So I like pushing shit around. So this is one of the best ones for getting those front deltoids and backs and really building that posterior. We'll kind of go over my equipment I got today. So we're doing our wrist straps. I got my lumbar support on. And I also got my 7mm elbow sleeves. So they kind of let me get it out of the hole coming off the bottom. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to warm up a couple times. We're going to hit a few sets and we'll see how much weight we can get on here without this old guy hurting himself too bad. So, and I appreciate you guys stick around. This is going to be an interesting ride. There's a few months left and I hope to get everything good and fine tuned for this one event. So this is one I think in my division I will win hands down, no problem. So felt real good. Get those shoulders good and warmed up. This is definitely one I have to warm up on. As older guys all know out there, if you're doing any heavy pressing through any length of time, that the shoulders tend to kind of wear and tear a little bit more, and you got to do a little more warm up on them. But we're going to slap some more weight on here, and we'll crank out about 4 or 5 more good sets. And I'll take you guys along for this ride. All right. Got a little more weight up there. Get my handy dandy wrist straps on. If you're doing any kind of heavy pressing, I do highly recommend wearing these. Stabilize your wrist. Your hand ain't going to flop back in, fold up on you. And just give me that extra stability that I like. So I'll give you a little more pop out of the hole. So it gets chalked up here. All right. Hit this. We're gonna rep this out probably 8 or 10 times. I'm gonna we're still getting those shoulders little warm, and we'll probably go pretty progressive from here on out. So feeling good. If I can get a good set, really rocking, I mean, just my progression. Because if I feel shitty anytime, like in a warm-up set, I kind of push it a little bit further and see if it's progressing, if I feel better, or if I need to back off and maybe go down and just chill out on the exercise a little bit. But if the more I rev up, the heavier I get, the better I feel. And then if you do any lifting for any length of time, you really know where that acceleration, where you can go with it. So, and I do a lot of it. If you guys have seen any more of my videos, you know I do a lot of by feel, and I take forever between sets. So I do a lot of pausing, talking, pausing, because gotta get the air back, gotta let everything settle down, and I go full throttle again. So I don't put any time limits in between sets. I go when I feel like it. So, and I have that luxury because I have my own home gym, but I can see how I do things. It might be a problem in a commercial gym. But we're gonna get some more weight on here. We'll do another one. All right. Got a little bit more weight on here. I've been doing 90 pounds at a time, so we're ramping it up pretty quick. And at this point, I'm probably gonna tame it down a little bit, maybe. Really depends on how this goes. So we're gonna go between 3 to 5 on this to see how it feels. That overloading and stimulating the muscle is very important, but not hurting yourself is also important. So it's kind of a happy middle ground. And if you've lifted for any length of time and doing strongman sports, you have to stimulate that muscle. You have to wake it up. A muscle can look awesome, big, and juicy, but if it's never picked up 500 pounds, you have to shock that nervous system. So that's what we're about to do. We're going to go shock the shit out of my shoulders right now. So let's get this done. Woo! Feel good. Left shoulders kind of tells me it's heavy, but still feels good. So I think we'll jump 50 pounds this go, and we'll see how it goes. But you guys any suggestions, improvements, just let me know. Make sure you check me, watch till the end, like and subscribe. You guys won't regret this. You're going to enjoy this journey all the way to the national champions, world's master strongest man. All right, ramped up again. Got my elbow sleeves on, got my wrists on. Now we're getting heavy. So heavy, little more gear. Really got to protect that lower back and wrists, joints, elbows. These really give me a good pop off the bottom. So, but anytime you're going heavy and you're stimulating your shoulders and back like this, this is really, really necessary to protect yourself from injury. And that's one thing about training for the Masters World, the strongest man, is trying to get through without hurting yourself, injury free at least. You're always going to have, I've always had some injury to some extent, but it's to what you can recover and bounce back from. Pretty important. So I just added 70 more pounds. I'm going to go between 1 and 3. We'll see how it comes off the bottom. It comes off the bottom good. Then I'm going to ramp it up. Probably one more set and crank it out for one good power rep at the end. So here we go. Felt pretty good. Little bit buzz. Think I got one more in me though. One more. Think we'll think we'll ramp this up about 20 more pounds. I'm not going to set a PR tonight, but I am feeling pretty cocky. So we'll see where we go with this. All right. So I thought I was going to go easy, but this is where we're at. Right here. So these are, it's heavy. So gonna pop this thing. Got half my gear on, got my sleeves on. Haven't got everything tightened up yet, but gonna pop this up because if I can get more than one, I'll be happy. But if I get one, I'll be really happy. So get this stuff on good and tight. Really protect myself. Keep me from getting injured. But get that up. If you don't know what this is, you can ask me about it later. Ah! All right, here we go, boys and girls. Get this pig off the ground. Talk about. That's a Viking press for you, folks. Real power. Crushing my dreams. Making all my goals come true. This is my journey to be the West Coast Master Strongest Man, and you're along for the ride. So make sure you like, subscribe. Got any questions, comments? Just reach out and touch me. I'll usually get back to everybody within about a day. So we'll all check you later. Catch you on the next one.